Thank you for barking. All right, this next comedian, also a very funny man. You may have seen him on the Rascals Comedy Hour and on the Cosby Show. How about I have Mr. Gary Ewing?
How you guys doing? Guys in a good mood? I'm in a great mood tonight. I just came back from an anti-drug convention. If you do drugs, try and quit. If you don't do them, don't start because they're bad for you. They alter your personality. This guy gets on a platform tonight, and he's telling us why we shouldn't do drugs. He gets on a platform and goes, "Yeah, my name is Tyrone Green, and I'm a drug addict. Reason why I started doing drugs when I was 13 years old, my mother kicked me out the house. I ain't had no mother. I ain't had no father. I couldn't find no job. I had to eat and sleep in the streets. That's why I started doing drugs." Right, this was a white guy talking, so it kind of scared me. Driving down here tonight, I got lost, which stinks. When I get lost, I never get lost in normal neighborhoods like Mayberry, where you see Ain't Being Opie walking down the streets. I always get lost in these hoodlum neighborhoods. You ever get lost in a neighborhood so bad you're so afraid to ask for directions, you roll down the window just enough to get your lips out? Right, you be, "Excuse me! You want to tell me how to get the hell out of here, please?" Lady pissed me off tonight when I was coming here. If you see me, don't do this, okay? Because this is so tacky. I'm driving my car. I'm at a red light. This lady, she pulls up next to me. She looks in my car. Then she locks her car door. I felt like knocking on the window going, "Excuse me, but do you have any Grey Poupon?" Yeah, so I've been on a diet, lost 25 pounds. How do I look? A friend of mine said, "Gary, if you want to lose weight, eat a lot of fiber. Because when you eat fiber, it keeps you regular." So now when I eat things, I put like fiber on my meats, fiber on my cereals, fiber on my fruits and vegetables. I ate so much fiber the other day, I went to the bathroom and an Oriental rug came out of my ass. I gotta start taking better care of myself because I'm getting older. I'm 26. I look older or younger? Thank you. Yeah, my birthday's in June. I like the month that my birthday's in. I just don't like my zodiac sign. I'm a Cancer. I'm a freaking disease, folks. Right, because other people would tell you their zodiac sign with like poise, dignity, and confidence. And it's like, "I'm a Pisces." "I'm a Sagittarian." Me, it's like, Cancer. What's my animal sign? Crabs. Another freaking disease. Cancers have the worst horoscopes in the world. Read mine the other day. It scared the hell out of me. It said, "Do not go out tonight because the moon will be passing through your anus." Ugly people don't change. Went to high school in Millburn, New Jersey. You guys from Millburn? I got a ride home. How about that, huh? Don't leave. Yeah, this is a true story. I'm not making this up. These guys can verify this. Out of 800 students, I was the only black kid in my high school. So you know I couldn't do anything wrong. Right, like other kids could break a window, the principal would come, like, "What do you look like?" "Oh, he had on a pair of shoes, pair of jeans, and a t-shirt that said the Grateful Dead on it." I do something wrong. "What do you look like?" "He was black." Gary Ewing to the principal's office. How'd they know? How'd they know? I was the easiest person to find in my yearbook. Like, there he is. They put me in 8th grade, they put me in slow class. Anybody here ever been in slow class? Yeah, like you're gonna admit it in public, right? Yeah, I was! I took my SATs with a crayon. Slow class was great. It was like Club Med, the perfect vacation. Of course, you didn't do anything all day. Because everybody else was studying history, geometry, and algebra. We were in slow class going, "Oh, MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on that farm he had some ducks, meow, 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 meow." You could always tell which class was slow class, too, because we always kept the door closed with the shade pulled down. Keep our anonymity. Like it was an Alcoholics Anonymous meeting or something, right? we'd all go around raising our hands. Hi, my name is Jerry, and I'm in slow class. Hi, Jerry! Jerry B, today's my anniversary. I'm celebrating 90 days without a thought. It's like, Jerry! Sometimes in slow class, the dumbest kid in slow class was the funniest kid in slow class. I remember one time we were in science class, and the teacher told Frank Fiorilli to stand up and use the word aorta in a sentence. Frank stands up and goes, "Hey, order me some fries!" I'm gonna ace this course. I used to hate when the teacher used to call on somebody to read out loud and they get to a word they couldn't pronounce. That could like take all day. He'd be like, "Johnny, read that paragraph." Johnny B. The man went to the store and bought a big... Teacher leaned over and tried to help him out. Break it down into syllables. Sounds like. We be in the corner laughing, going, sounds like Johnny can't read. Hey, you guys been great. My name is Gary Ewing.
Look, I'm really happy that you got me on the show because I've got this woman with me. I met her in the South, and it's her first time seeing me perform, and I brought her up here. So she's a wonderful woman. Actually.
Very responsible type of woman?
She's a grandmother.
A grandmother? How old?
She's 22 next week.
Oh, you met her in the South, Tennessee?
Alabama.
Oh, okay, yeah. This is Mr. Rick Crom. He'll be coming up in a minute.
Mm.
Oh, that's great. Alabama. I was in Mississippi, met a woman, 7 years old.
3
Two
heads.
kids.
2 kids, 3 heads.
Can't beat it. Oh, yeah. I am the Joiner Man. Thank you very much for realizing that. Well, folks, you're a great crowd. This next gentleman, extremely, did I say powerful funny? Powerful funny man. That's it, powerful. I mean, he has a certain power in his comedy. Powerful. I just like saying that, cracks me up. Anyway, he's a very, very funny man. He's one of the original founders of the Chicago City Limits improv group. Thank you for clapping for them. They'll love that. And he's an original performer. He's a original performer. He's a regular performer at the Tropicana in Las Vegas. How about I have Mr. Rick Crom? Give him a hand.
Thank you. So I understand we've got some college people with us tonight. College, yes? Nice to see you here instead of studying. And see, it's interesting because I do shows at colleges. I did a show at Harvard University last year. Yeah, they were strange. Nice people, very smart, but they don't laugh like the rest of us. At Harvard, no, they sit there for an hour and go, oh, yeah. Hey, little Thurston House. Oh, Gilligan. And it was intimidating. I didn't go to college at all. No, that's difficult to tell by looking at me, but it's true. And I was much too obnoxious in high school. I recall a rather pompous geometry teacher asking me once how you get from point A to point B, and I suggested that he click his heels 3 times. I'd say there's no place like point B. You know what my favorite year in school was? Kindergarten. I loved kindergarten. I liked milk break. Remember milk break? It was like happy hour for a 5-year-old, you know? You know, everybody walks around with a drink in their hand. They mingle. Yeah-da-da-da-da-da. Yeah-da-da-da-da-da. Yeah-da-da-da-da. Hello, babe. Say, aren't you the girl that peed in the sandbox? I love your work. I beg your pardon? What's my sign? I don't know. We can't read yet. Listen, babe, the big hand is on the 5. It's almost nap time. What do you say we go back to my blanket and look at my booger collection? That is so cute. 'Cause whenever I tell that story, all the girls go, ugh. And all the guys go, I had one. I still have it. We leave so many simple pleasures behind in our childhood, simple little things. Remember that? It was so much fun. Still fun. So inexpensive, too. It's a shame you can't do this as an adult. Well, you can, but you lose credibility. You know, you won't see some guy on Wall Street, you know, well, Bill, I think you ought to divest your mutual funds and go to IBM stock. Yeah, I'll do that. Anybody see this thing? It was a documentary on Reagan's years in the White House called the Reagan years, and I was watching it, and it was very interesting because I noticed as Reagan got older, he sounded more and more like Scooby-Doo. They would ask him a question, he was like, Mr. President, we sold guns to Iran. Uh-oh. Now we got George Bush, and besides all of these, before all these hostilities started, Bush is very positive, had a positive outlook on life. You know, those gloom and doomsayers have been saying now that our environmental policies hurt the wildlife, and it's just not true. Read my lips. Although I'll admit we've allowed some chemicals to be poured into beaver dam. Those beavers are healthier than ever. They're 8 and 9 feet tall now. And we're going to spend $7.9 billion to fight drugs. $7.9 billion. Most drug dealers have that on them. I wonder if he calls up Reagan for advice. Wouldn't you love to hear those calls? Hello, Mr. President? Yes, who's this? It's the President. Oh, then who am I? Ron, it's George. Oh, Stinky, why didn't you say so? So how are you, Ron? Well, I've fallen and I can't get up. I know I'm not the first humorist you've ever seen to talk about that, but, you know, they're very good, those little life call things. They're very good. We got one from my grandmother. Well, we took it away. She was abusing it. She'd take it everywhere. I'm in the store and I can't find broccoli. Please. I'm in bed. I can't fall asleep. Please. No, I'm on the potty. We're out of paper. Please. Dan Quayle could use one of those. I'm vice president and I can't believe it. Now, folks, I love this country, but Dan Quayle is the vice president of this great land of ours. Why does he always have this look on his face like, we had homework? And the vice, it scares me. But Bush is talking to the space shuttle astronauts on the phone. Very proud of you. You know, Quayle's behind him. Tell him to bring me back a moon rock. Shut up, Dan. Let me talk. Hello, Mr. Spaceman? Are you drinking lots of Tang? You know. Tang. They drink Tang in space, you know, because nobody drinks it here, apparently. But my favorite, though, is Barbara Bush. Don't you love Barbara? I love this woman. A poor girl broke her leg a little while ago, but in a great way. She was on a sled with her grandkids. Going downhill on a sled, you know, yeah, you know, look, Kitty Dukakis, you know. You wouldn't see Nancy Reagan on a sled, I'll tell you that, not unless it had a chauffeur. But, you know, Nancy Reagan, a nice lady, but a vain woman, shall we say. A woman in her late 60s trying to look like she was in her early 30s, the caked on makeup, the designer dresses, that annoying whiny voice, just say no, Ronnie. She had a big head, she weighed 4 pounds. Ugh. But Barbara Bush, God love her, she comes up, she says, look, I'm 65 years old. I got gray hair, I'm a size 17. Up yours. I mean, I sleep with the president. I'm supposed to impress you? Anyway, folks, that's my time. Thanks a lot. Have a good night.